feminine energy is such a powerful thing. There is so much wisdom behind it. It is ever changing. It is always flowing. And it's unstoppable. I had a teacher explain one time about feminine energy, and all the women on the call were like, yes, that's me. That, you can ask a female what she wants one moment, and then within 1 minute it changes and she wants something else. And how challenging that is for a masculine energy to know what a female wants, because it's always changing. It's so frustrating. And it's not something that a masculine energy will ever understand, because they're not as tapped in to the feminine energy that lives within them. And so many female core energies are not tapped into this either, because this energy has been repressed their whole life, and it was unsafe to live in this energy. I woke up with this powerful message, building my business, and just having all these I'm going to say amazing downloads flowing through me constantly. And, in the moment, it's like, oh, I don't have time to create this or to share this, so I'll write it down and I'll do it later. And do I ever come back to the ideas? Very rarely. And if I do come back to the ideas, is the energy actually still there? No, the same force, that same emotion, that same feeling is just not there anymore. And I woke up this morning with this realization that, the feminine energy is riding this wave, it's riding this flow. And it's like you need to get on that wave and you need to flow with it. No matter what the time is, no matter what the situation is, especially if you're here to, really impact the planet and be a wild force of nature. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, so how do I, ride this wave? Because a part of me is like, well, I just woke up. I really don't want to go on camera right now. I feel like I look like a bag of shit. Obviously, there's parts of me that are judging those parts of me. And maybe one day I won't care and I'll be able to just hop on camera. But, why am I stopping myself from sharing this wisdom that's flowing through me? Because I care about how I look, and I don't want people to see me, just rolling out of bed. So why not just, pop on an audio? You can do a video and you can just put pictures in it and then share your voice, share your expression. So it just made me realize that there's ways to get it done. There's ways to ride that wave and not let the external circumstances stop you, like the time of day, how you look, what's going on. Because who's to say, you're out and about with friends and family and you get this powerful message. Why can't you just step away for a second and just do a quick little voice record? And then later you can put it together to share it. Another powerful thing that I've been experiencing with really trying to step into this feminine flow, this feminine energy in business, is that, the masculine energy has a way of doing business. I keep hearing, you got to be consistent. You got to be sharing your message. You got to be talking with the pain points to really get people's attention. And I find that trying to follow this like really specific routine and structure in a masculine way really blocks my feminine energy. And it's like, well, how do I ride the feminine energy? How do I ride my own personal feminine cycle? How do I ride the waves that are coming through, the emotional waves on a daily basis? How do I ride the emotional waves that come with the moon cycle? Like, these are really powerful questions to consider and fit this all in a box of masculine structure of how to do business. And it like really frustrated the fuck out of me because I just, felt like I was really forcing against my natural rhythm and flow. And when there's something about forcing against your natural feminine flow, that's called repression. That creates dis-ease and discomfort and stress and resistance in your body. It'll affect your physical health. And my body is an example of that, of so many years of going against that flow, trying to live in the masculine world. But now it's time, the body's telling me, you can't live this way anymore. Because you're not going to have a body left if you keep living that way. Really stepping to a place of loving the feminine within you, accepting that you have this feminine core essence about you, accepting that you have hormones and cycles, accepting that you are attuned to the moon, accepting that you are like a powerful wave in the ocean, that you have this incredible force of nature within you. And when you do that, the creativity will really flow. And so how do you use this creativity in business? Well, just because you're creating something through that forceful feminine wave, it doesn't mean that you have to put it out right away. You can stockpile all this amazing gifts and downloads and creations that you have for the world, and you can put them out consistently into the world. And when I realized that was like, wow, that's amazing. Because a part of me felt like, well, this is flowing through me right now. I need to get it out there right now. And then, one day I'm sharing like 10 things. And I do that a couple days in a row. And then all of a sudden people don't hear from me for a week. And it's like, how do you continually show up for your clients when you're doing business that way? So from a, masculine energy way of building business, like that makes sense. Like there's very little consistency. And that doesn't create safety for your clients. When you're not showing up consistently for them, they could get a powerful message from you, and then all of a sudden they don't hear from you for a week, and they're like, where did she go? So there is a way to do business, honoring the beautiful feminine energy within you, and also playing with the laws of business when it comes to the masculine energy. There's a way of building your business in the external reality with the masculine energy, and there's a way of building your business with that magnetism, with your energy, with the playful feminine, and marrying the two together and just figuring out like, how do these energies work together in business? How can I get the most out of all of them without, sabotaging yourself and your health and your well-being burning out. That's a huge one. How do you do this without burning out? How do you ride that wave without burning out? It's possible. There's so many powerful feminine entrepreneurs out there. There's evidence. And it's just about you learning how to tap into your own feminine wisdom and figuring out exactly what works for you and your cycle and your flow.